wondered what happens when someone dares to rise against Superman's tyranny? In the gripping injustice timeline, Plastic Man confronted the Justice League alone, seeking to rescue his son after they sent him to prison. Move! Move! Get back! This group of 4 people just destroyed one of Superman's statues. Who are you? Superman asked. We are Opatrovs, ordinary people against the rule of Superman. Cyborg informed Superman that there were 5 terrorists, and one of them was missing. As soon as they left to search for the last member, the park bench started moving. What are you doing? Stay hidden. I can hide all of us if I can get you united, but we won't have long. But the Flash was fast and immediately spotted him. Superman, our guy is a talking bench. I'm not a bench. The bench shouted as it transformed into a monster. Superman returned and punched him so hard that he reverted back to his human form. The young man was Luke McDonough, a shapeshifter and the only son of Patrick O'Brien, also known as Plastic Man. Under Superman's regime, all superpowered criminals must be taken to the Trench, an underwater prison miles beneath the ocean's surface. He's coming, Flash informed the Justice League. Keep him in your sights. If he tries anything, do not hold back. I like what you've done with the place. Plastic Man asked Superman to release his son, suggesting that as a dictator he should exhibit nepotism as all good dictators do. Superman is no despot, Wonder Woman shouted. He's literally sitting on a throne. Do you guys really believe you're still the good guys? Look at you. Superman had enough of Plastic Man patronizing them and almost lost control, but Flash stopped him. O'Brien left without convincing the Justice League to release his son. Instead, he took advantage of Barry's friendship and rendered him unconscious. He returned disguised as the Flash and asked Cyborg to show him the prison schematics, where his son was imprisoned. Before leaving, he took half a dozen Green Lantern rings sitting around in the armory. Thanks for this, Woozy. Hey, what sort of friend would I be if I didn't take you to the middle of the ocean and abandon you? Plastic Man jumped into the ocean and swam all the way down to the prison. Once inside, he disguised himself as one of the guards and made his way to the mess hall. This prison housed some of the most dangerous criminals the world had ever seen. He convinced Kilowog to create a diversion, promising to help him escape after he found his son. It didn't take much for the whole mess hall to erupt in chaos, with every criminal turning on each other. That's far enough, Plastic Man, the prison warden shouted over the intercom. I was told to look out for you. I don't know how you got in, but the prison break ends here. Sure it does. Eventually, he found a way to open the doors to every cell, setting free the most dangerous, superpowered criminals on Earth. Plastic Man gave his son a special belt that belonged to Mirror Master, and then returned to the mess hall to save Kilowog. The Justice League was now informed of the prison escape, and Superman rushed to the bottom of the ocean. The mess hall was in complete chaos, and the prison warden, Metamorpho, confronted Plastic Man. I'm glad you came, O'Brien. Clearly you belong here. You've saved us the trouble of bringing you in. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, Rex, but I won't be staying. The Justice League was now outside the prison dome watching them, when Plastic Man had an idea. He returned the Green Lantern rings he stole from the armory earlier, turning many of the criminals back into Green Lanterns. Sinestro panicked and shot Kilowog through the chest. Sinestro, don't! But it was too late. The dome was now cracked and water was gushing inside. Plastic Man reacted fast, expanding his body to cover the cracked glass. He asked his son to use the mirror's belt he gave him earlier to escape the prison. Luke stretched out his hand and asked the prisoners to grab it and use it to guide themselves through the portal that was now open.
Dad, come on.
I can't move, Luke. Of course you can. Luke grabbed his dad, and together they escaped the prison before the whole thing imploded. On the other side of the portal, Plastic Man asked the prisoners to focus most of their evil on Superman and do what they can to bring him down, or at least make his life a living hell. Look, son, if you really want, I guess we could try and stand up to Superman. Or, you know, we could just hide until more qualified people bring him down. That's my boy.